dealing with confrontation. So I wanted to just give a couple points based on what I spoke in regards to dealing with confrontation. This will be very, very quick. I'll limit it into about 4 minutes. I began to quickly find out once I entered into what I call the discipleship process. I began to quickly find out that there were people around me because I saw myself as just such a young person and I'm learning, I'm growing. I was offended, okay? I was offended when I would have to correct people. I was offended when God allowed people to come in my path who did not know how to do certain things that I felt like or I deemed they should know how to do. You should know how to, clean up after yourself. You should know how to respectfully say things in a respectful manner. And you should know how to handle this. You should know how to handle that. You should know how to handle me. But what I was failing to understand in my ignorance was that there are people who were raised differently than me. There were people who had a different upbringing than I did. There were people who have had completely different lives. There are people who are picking up the pieces of their life and they don't necessarily know how to be nice right now. They don't necessarily know how to be kind right now. There are people who are manipulators. All these people will come into your path, and I would be angry that I had to give correction. But here's the thing. You may be the only one who gives it. You may be the only one who teaches that person that behavior. Other people may have put up with that behavior so long that they don't even feel like they have an issue. They don't even feel like them being late all the time is an issue because they've never had someone to call it out. There are some people that, for example, I'll give you a prime example. I was living on a college campus, a Christian college campus, and I moved into this apartment at the end of summer. And they moved this young lady in at the last minute who took it upon herself to invite her boyfriend over, who was an athlete at this Christian university. He would come and stay and spend the night at times. In the process of him coming to spend the night at times, I would hear them shuffle into the room and he was trying to hide. My discernment was so strong. I was picking up on things that I probably should not have been picking up on or wish I would not have picked up on. But anyway, it was a confrontational moment. And I found myself surrounded by confrontational situations. And I was wondering, like, God, why do you keep allowing this to happen? But listen, you are going to really do harm to yourself if you don't learn how to deal with confrontation. You are literally killing yourself every time you allow people to trample over you, to disrespect you, to undermine you. All of these different things that people will do if you allow them. You have to be the one to set the standard. You have to be the one to do the teaching. You have to be the one. Hey, we don't know why. I don't know why God allowed some of the things he allowed. But you have to be tested. You're a leader. You're doing something sufficient in this lifetime. You have to be tested. And so I want you, in this lesson that I'm sharing with you, to overcome dealing with confrontation.